Hey guys, Danyilla here. I wanted to make a video and show you guys how to waist hoop. I've gotten a lot of responses over the last year from people saying they wish they could hula hoop or they want to learn how to hoop. So I thought it would be fun to do a video and show you guys how to start waist hooping. So for anyone interested, let's get started. First things first are going to be your hula hoop. This one that I have here is a 36-inch 3/4 Poly Pro that I bought from the Spinsters. But when I first started hula hooping, what I had is this 33-inch little kids plastic hula hoop that I bought in the kids section at Kmart. So this is actually what started the whole thing off. I saw this, had to have it, had to learn, and so I did. So you could just hit your local Walmart, Kmart, Target, wherever, and get yourself a hula hoop from there. Or if you want to check out the Spinsters or Hoopology or any of those cool hooping where they sell, you know, like adult size hula hoops and all that stuff, you could do that as well. So it's important that you have a big hula hoop when you are learning how to waist hoop. The bigger the hoop, the better. That way, a bigger hoop, you have more time for it to come around and for your body to learn how to do it. So learning to waist hoop, you want a big hoop. Bigger the better. There you go. Next thing that we want to go over is going to be our balance and our posture. Both very important for our balance. When you are learning to waist hoop, there's three good ways you can stand. So the first one is going to be with our feet side by side or with one foot in front of the other. For me, I like to have my right foot in front. That was the easiest way for me to be able to keep my balance and to keep my hoop moving. But any way that you try, and I recommend that you try all different ways that we talked about here to find out which way works best for you. It's really important to try all the different ways. But any stance you decide to go with, you want to make sure that your feet are planted firmly and you got some good strong balance going on. For posture, you want to make sure that you have a nice tall straight posture. So what that is you want to make sure that you are standing tall and straight, shoulders are back, chest is open, and you got that booty tucked under. You want that pelvic bone tucked under. Super important. We don't want our booty sticking out. We're not looping with our booty. We're not bouncing in our knees. We are straight, tall, open posture here. So whichever way you decide to go, that's what you want to do. When you are hula hooping, you are going to be pulsing with your hips and your pelvic region. So for me, a fun way for me to remember and to keep going was I like to imagine that I had confetti cannons shooting out of my hips. And so when you pulse forward, you're going to be pulsing forward. That's it. So confetti cannons go confetti everywhere. Super fun for me, fun to imagine. For you, you can imagine, you know, laser beams or guns or anything that works for you and keeps it fun. So you're going to be, or if you know, you don't want anything like that, you could just make sure that you're pointing with or pulsing with your belly button, keeping the pulse with the hoop in your body with your belly button. Boom, boom, like that. So there you go. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to get your hoop and you're going to put it against your back. You want to make sure that it's on your middle to lower back is where you want it. Then you're going to want to give it a nice flat push across your belly button. When you have a nice flat push, the hula hoop will go around your body, will go around your waist a couple of times or so without you moving at all, without you having to do anything. So that is a good way to tell that you have a nice good flat push. So you'll want to practice that a few times just to get the feel for it. If you push it up, it's going to go all up or down and it's going to get all wonky and drop and fall. That's going to happen. It's just part of learning. So don't stress about it. Just keep trying. Good flat push. There you go. So make sure you're in your stance, good strong balance, nice straight posture, booty tucked under, nice straight push, and then you're going to start pulsing, shooting those cannons, pow, 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 to keep it going from this direction, pow, pow. There you go. Or we go from this side, pow, 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 pow. You're just gonna want to keep the pulse going. You want to match the pulse or your belly button with the hoop. Don't stress out. Don't get discouraged if when you start you can only go around once or twice. When I first started, I could not even get a full rotation, one full rotation around my body. Part of that actually is core strength. Core strength is pretty important here. When I started hula hooping, I had 0 core strength. I've had 4 kids, don't really exercise, so my core strength was was nothing. So as you build your core strength, you will be able to hula hoop for longer, stronger, better, faster, all that stuff. Practice and play. It's important to practice and play and keep at it. It's big, it's important. It took me a couple of weeks to get hula hooping around my waist down. A good way to keep yourself going is counting. So let's say you get it around twice and then it falls. So then you just keep trying, and you make your goal for 3 or 4 rotations if you can do 2. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you got it, you did good. So then you want to, what I would do is, my goal now is 4, so I want to go for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and just keep going, and eventually, after a little bit of time or some time, depending on how much you practice and play and all of that, you'll be able to get to a point where you can just keep going. So there you go. Another good tip, something that worked really well for me, was hooping on bare skin. So for you dudes out there who want to give this a try, you guys can just take off your shirts, lucky you. But for us ladies, maybe a crop top or sports bra, or if you feel like taking off your shirt, bare skin, hooping on bare skin definitely was helpful for me. The hoops stick better to bare skin. So that was just something that I did, and it helped me get it down better. Or if you feel like getting yourself an adult size hoop, you're gonna spend some money on it, you could get the gaffer tape on the inside of it or get it sanded, and that will add more traction to your hoop, and it'll be easier to keep it going on your clothes. Especially really good for anyone who hasn't hooped before. So yeah, so there you go. So you want to make sure you got good strong balance, feet are planted firmly on the ground, and try all the different ways. Super important, before I forget, you want to make sure that you try hula hooping in both directions. You're going to have a dominant direction for hooping. Everybody has a dominant direction. For me, my dominant direction is to the right. So it's super important that you try hooping to both directions to figure out which side is your dominant side. And it's just important in general to, when you're hula hooping and trying new stuff out, to always try it on both sides. Keep that balance and coordination and all that stuff going and strong and things like that. So good, strong balance, good, straight, tall posture, booty tucked under, and pulsing with those hips, shooting the cannons, and a nice big flat push, and lots and lots of practice and play. There you have it. So if you decide to try this, please let me know if this was helpful, and just comment down below or message me if you have any questions or anything like that, or need any extra help. Please message me. I would love to help out more in any way I can, and I hope you guys give this a try. For those of you who are saying you wanted to try it, it's been life-changing for me, and I just want to share it with anyone who's interested. So there you go. Happy hooping!